Even in the wilderness, through confusion and barrenness, you are beautiful, God.
Happy Thursday, everyone. Greetings from Superior, where I live with Rupali. What a great sermon we had this past Sunday. Kelsey Walega did such a good job, didn't she? She reminded us that in the wilderness of our lives, God is always present to us. He was present with his people Israel in the literal wilderness of the Sinai desert. He's present to us in the wildernesses of our lives in Jesus Christ. Kelsey reminded us of those last words of Jesus in Matthew's Gospel. You remember those words where he said, "I am with you always, even to the end of the age." They had a big task, they had big challenges ahead of them, Jesus' disciples, and Jesus promised that he would always be with them, never leave them, never forsake them. What a good word. I want to share with you a picture that you've probably seen me share with you before, Jesus and his disciple. I want you to take a look at it, and I'm going to share with you particular details that I think are really helpful for us right this moment. Let's take a look at the picture. So let me tell you about this picture. It was above the desk of my mentor, Dr. Robert Boyd Munger at Fuller Seminary when I was a student there. And it captured so much of not only his ministry to us as students, but also, I think, the ministry of Jesus to all of us and the ministry we have to each other. I later learned, and Dr. Munger never was able to tell me because he didn't know, but I learned that this was painted by an artist, a Swiss gentleman named Eugene Bernand, in the first quarter of the 20th century. It was commissioned for the Basel Missionary Institute, and it was based on similar words that Kelsey shared with us, but these were words from Mark's Gospel. Go into all the world and preach the gospel to every creature. A daunting task, one that we need Jesus' presence for. And as you look at the disciple on the right-hand side, I like to think of that as an every-person disciple. That could be a man, a woman, a young person, an old person. We're all meant to find ourselves in that disciple's position. Notice his face, his expression. He's got a wrinkled brow. He's concerned. He's not sure about what the future holds. But look at Jesus' expression by contrast. It's peaceful. He sees the future. He knows what's ahead. He's not alarmed. He's gesturing at all the possibilities that are ahead, all those things that he can help provide for. And then I think most of all, look at how his arm and his mantle, his cloak, are draped around the shoulder of the disciple. He's in close. He's comforting the disciple. That's the accompanying presence that Kelsey talked about. This idea that Jesus is with us always in whatever wilderness, whatever challenge we find ourselves. His cloak is over us. That's his power and authority. It's with us. And his presence is near us. His hand is over our shoulder. This is such a comforting picture to me, and I hope it is to you too. Well, friends, I don't know what wilderness you're in right now. Could be from COVID. Could be for something else that's challenging you. It could be what's going on with some of the challenges facing our church. But whatever wilderness you're in, just please remember that Jesus Christ is with you. He'll never leave you or forsake you. Let's remember his arm around our shoulder, his calm gaze, and the way he gestures to the future. It's full of hope, full of possibility. Have a great rest of your week, and we'll hope to see you Sunday.
Deserts will bloom.